YouTube? It's your boy, another producer. Basically, I wanted to go over quantizing versus non-quantizing in your drums today. Now, for those who don't understand, quantizing is basically when you keep everything right on the grid on your 4-bar count and you line it up exactly with the count. In my case, I prefer to not quantize only because when you don't quantize your drums, you get a more free, human, loose feel to the drums. You know what I'm saying? It feels like a live drummer is just jamming out rather than having a programmed software program your drums. Now, there's tricks you can do, you know, as a live drummer would. You have eighth notes that you could put in play, and basically, in my case, or anybody who's on some type of DAW software, on the grid, we would just like to move things, you know, a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right rather than keeping it right on the grid. And you will notice that it makes a big difference. So I'm actually using my Machine Micro, Native Instruments. That's just my preference, but exactly what I'm teaching you is something that can be applied to any software. So with that being said, let's get to it. Alright, so we're back. Basically, I basically had two different sequences put together. So I'd like to show y'all the first one with the quantize on. So basically, the drum loop doesn't sound that bad, but it's very stiff with the count. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. So basically, quantized would be directly stuck to the grid, and I'll show you that in a few actually afterwards. I'm gonna show you what the non-quantized would be now. Ready? Same drum pattern, but this is what happens when you decide to take things off of the grid. See, now the drums feel like there's a sense of freeness and a more loose touch when you compare this over to this. Now I just want to be clear, I didn't change absolutely nothing. It's the same drums, the same pattern, everything. Now all we did was we quantized one side and quantized the other drum pattern, basically for a differential, for a view, or to hear it and determine which feel sounds better. Now I'll go over and show you exactly the difference on the grid. Alright guys, and we're back. I just had to get a better view. So this is what the quantize would look like. As you can see, it is lined up exactly with the grid, right on the lines, which means it's right on the count with the beats per minute on the system. So in this case, I'm not gonna knock it and say it's not a good thing. It still works, but everybody has their own taste. As you can see, everything's flowing. Now we're gonna go switch over to the non-quantize. And as you can see now, a lot of it isn't even on the grid. Let me fix that there. A lot of it happens to be a dash to the left, at least an eighth note to the left or to the right. And like I said, sometimes an anticipated snare or a drum will sound amazing compared to just a regular stiff drum or snare drop in a place where you're already expecting it. So everybody, with that being said, I hope this video taught you guys a little something. There will be plenty more coming. You know, pretty much at this point, you probably just pull out a sample or, you know, get some tunes going on the keyboard. Just bang something nice out, man. Peace and love.